in the mouth of this cut right here. I don't know what I got. I just tied this fly yesterday. I think I got a little bit red. Oh, it's on my camera. Get him on the reel. I'll just pound in the grass with my new little black clousery thing. Love this sage 6-weight, man.
The water was high. I couldn't see the fish. When this happens, I throw cuts, divots, and drains. Just anything I could see structure-wise.
So I just tied this little crazy clouser.
Hey, there's my fish grip.
Basically a clouser with some little legs on it. Bass skirt legs. Tied on number 4 hook.
First fish of the morning.
It's really in there. I sharpened. These are cheap.
Hungry.
Cheap mustad hooks, and I spend a few minutes sharpening the fool out of them, and they ain't penetrate once you sharpen them, let me tell you. I don't know, I just put some legs on it for movement, you know, shrimpy like.
Hey, stay tuned to the end. I'm going to show you how to tie Ty's crabby clouser on a budget with a cheap mustad hook and what I do to improve the hook.
Drum love black. Sage foundation, right here, buddy. 6-weight, you know, just some little Thai creation fly. 2 or 3 reds tailing right here.
Here's a school of reds grubbing hard, tails popping up. You're more likely to get a hookup when they're doing this because they are feeding like mad. If that tail's in the air, they're head down like a hog grubbing through the mud trying to kick up shrimp and crabs.
That's a pod. Don't move, don't get up or anything. There you go. Just hang one up.
Did you take it?
Yeah, you got it. Good job. Good job. Good job. 3 garfish right here. We can really see them now.
That was beautiful.
It was awesome.
Hello, beauty.
Something else. There's garfish everywhere.
The old Alumican floats in just a few inches of water, push pulling. We're about to refurbish this old boat, so stay tuned for that. If you come around a corner and there's a school of redfish tailing and you're in the seated position, sometimes it's better. If they're close, don't stand up. You'll cause a shadow, you'll blow them out. Teresa stayed seated and caught one.
There's nothing more epic than seeing tails like that and then just putting something in front of them, be it a jig or a fly, and watching them eat. Good job.
Thank you.
And as soon as I moved it, wham.
Back to not seeing any tails or anything, so I throw something that moves water like a seducer, and I'll catch something every now and then.
Wow. Look at the swallow, man.
Unless I know it's going to be a low wind day all day, I tend to work into the wind in the morning and drift back. Let's take a look at that fly and tie one up.
So in a pinch, and I'm at Walmart and Teresa's getting groceries, I'll grab these O'Shaughnessy size 4 mustads, and they're like $1.26 a pack, man. Can't beat them. They're just not very sharp, so this is what I do. I have the little hook file I got off of Amazon. Sides and the bottom. And then I keep checking that hook to make sure it's got a sharp point. If it doesn't, I just keep filing all sides of that point down. And that's a good way to take a cheap hook and make it better.
This is really my finesse black drum fly. They like black on black, and they like tiny. So we're going to lay down a base of thread toward the rear of the hook to get the tail on.
Spinnerbait skirt, you may already have that if you got some spinnerbaits, or you can just pull some off a spinnerbait. Black again. I just really start creating. This is some black craft fur I got at Hobby Lobby. Now we got our craft fur tail tied in. We got some silly legs in there helping with the movement. This is a B chain, you know, for like a ceiling fan. I'm just going to cut. This is the medium size. I'm going to cut a couple off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great, yada yada. You notice the placement of that B chain is critical on a clouser style bait. You want it to be pretty good ways back there, man, almost halfway, to get it to float hook up and to be able to have room for your next material. On front of the B chain, you want to tie in a little tuft of black deer tail. And now with the silly legs, a couple more, 2, 3, 4, whatever you want. That's going to provide a little movement up front. This thing kind of gives off a shrimpy, crabby feel. And that's going to be it. Put some of that on the head and boom. Now what we've ended up with is basically a clouser that is a budget black drum fly with a lot of movement and a crabby feel, and fairly weedless without putting on a weed guard. You could do that too. I've had many eat this summer. Redfish will not turn it down either, so it's just something good to have, especially in dirty water.
Hey, thanks a lot for hanging out with Teresa and I today. If you like this Thai-style budget fly tying, comment below, let me know, and we'll see y'all next time. What?